What are we doing? A lot of us are mentally ill, bro. We are mentally ill. Man, why would you look? Niggas still playing games out here. A lot of y'all don't think we in war. Y'all think we in a party. You think you at a fucking auction or something. You think you got a fucking, like, you think you gonna be young forever. And you playing games. We play too much. Niggas play too much. All nationalities. Look, everybody the same to me. What I mean, it's all mental. You could be my color and I can't relate to you. Just because you look like me don't mean you me. Just because you look like my brother or somebody, my sister, don't mean we family. If we don't relate up here, if we can't relate up here, what the fuck do we really got up here? You know what I mean? Relatives is who you can relate to. A lot of motherfuckers, they're not your kin. They're just pretending that they want you to win. Look at this video, man. Mental illness is real. Check out this purple pill. 7 grams. Hit the like and share. Treat me like a bitch and just don't care. 7. Look, mental illness. Hit the like button, you dig? Hit the like. Source of pill.
Check out men better. So maybe she has her dad in her life or some influential men in her life, but how does she view this male space, the manosphere, and the fact that you want to enter it? Most women, they don't even want to date a man that's in a Red Pill podcast, right? Like, they call it podcast bros. So how do you feel your wife feels like you want to enter into a market that most women don't even want to date a man in?
Well, yeah, and it makes a logical sense in my head. I wouldn't be doing this if she didn't agree with it. Right? So I would be with a woman who would be on my program, who would understand my purpose and would be in alignment with me. I wouldn't be giving a ring and marrying a woman who I felt we were so misaligned in this area. So now, does that mean that she started out that way? No. But I do think that guys make the mistake when they're aware of these things or coming across these things. They like to throw, it's like almost they're trying to baptize these women and like throw them head first into all of this stuff. And it's like, a lot of times it probably starts with content similar to mine, believe it or not, where you're understanding male and female psychology, understanding and noticing scientific discoveries relating to our differences in terms of our neurochemistry, in terms of our biological hardwiring, noticeable differences even when we're very young as children. And you're starting to just see her reaction and response to, so for instance, without talking about the gender dynamics, when you're dating and talking to these women, are you ever just throwing things out there to see if they're open to different perspectives, different ideas, different viewpoints? Or do they always have a very crazy, visceral reaction every time it doesn't align with exactly what they think, exactly how they vote, exactly what they've always known and believed when all the girls that they know think the same way? Do they have a hive mind? Are they a group thinker or an independent reflective thinker? If you start doing that earlier and you see that she's open to those things, more than likely she'll be open to other things, including this type of topic. So that's what I was seeing very early on, is that when I would just throw out random little things here or there, they weren't as controversial, but they were a difference of views and opinions. I would just see how she would respond to it. Would she go off until I shut up in submission or just act fake like I agreed with her just for the sake of peace? Or did she allow me to be able to articulate why and explain why I felt differently or thought differently than her, and then see how she responded to that? So I saw evidence, seeds of somebody who was a curious thinker and was open to things, and that she actually valued diversity of thought, including difference of thought from me. So it made sense when we got to this topic. She was already showing signs of somebody that would be open to things. And then when she started, one of her homegirls called into Kevin Samuels, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
was it a famous one or not?
Nah. It was very normal. Her homegirl was cool. But the point I'm making is like her and her homegirls who in the last 3 years, and this is the other thing, man. Social media says one thing. When you surround yourself with the types of people that you want to be and want to become, I want to say in the last 4 or 5 years that I've known her, we've personally known probably close to 12 to 15 people that have gotten engaged. Personally, in the last 4 or 5 years. Easily. Almost all of these people from people she's gone to school with are friends of mine that I've gone to school with. 15. A lot. So, yeah, all black. All of them. All black.
That's uncommon.
It's uncommon to people who, what's the right way to say it? What's uncommon is your circle being surrounded by millionaires. But it's not uncommon to you because you put yourself in a space where that's now your norm. So what I see on social media now is 99% of the time not a reflection of my actual reality anymore. Doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, but it does show me that there's a whole nother world of what it doesn't go viral on social media, of what's typically happening for a lot of millions of people. And that's the thing where it's like, yeah, her school of people that went to Howard and the people I went to school with, a lot of them got married or still married. They figured it out like the rest of us. And a lot of them aren't super who makes more or he got to make this or do that. Like, they just normal people who's trying to find somebody that they can try to build and do life with.
Sven'gramz. This shit is real. Mental illness is real. I'm on a plantation, so I guess this is plantation conversation. Go to Reva TV. I want y'all to watch this video about the mental illness. We are sick. Man, look, you was born into pain. Like most families, we came out missing a leg. What I mean, behind the 8 ball. Nobody understood financial literacy. Everybody has been co-opted to follow the doctrine of the same shit that got you straight popped. Fucking up your head Glock. You can't shoot right. It's fucking up your hindsight.
Everybody got a podcast. Everybody's is the new marriage coach. Everybody's the new relationship coach. And ain't nobody coaching themselves. Because if you were coaching yourself, when it says power of life and death is found in the tongue, then go back and check out a couple of episodes and ask yourself, do you give life or do you give death?
Oh, we give life.
And that's why,
here.
me personally, I kind of do my own thing, stay in my own lane.